Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Saturday, the 18th of September. It's time for the New York Times hard level puzzle. Um, it's not been that tricky recently, I'd say, but who knows? Anytime it could just suddenly, surprise us all and with a really tough one. So. I'm going to just get straight on with it and see if I can see anything and tell you which numbers are available and where they are. And I say this as I chat to you. I'm looking, of course, as I always do, but unfortunately, normally in just a few seconds when I'm talking and as an introduction, I'm seeing the first number, but at the moment I'm not. So, maybe this is the day when New York Times fights back and gives us something really worthwhile to think about. Okay. Well, on my eye travel, that means where my eyes have been looking around, I have seen some things. I've seen a 6 and a 3 in this row here, meaning that 6 and a 3 have to be here. Now, I'm not sure if that's going to mean anything substantial, but it might. So 6 and 3, so what else are we looking at? So then 5 is going to be in this row up here, and that's going to mean 5 in those squares there. That's not much else. What else? 4. Okay, so remember again, 6 and 3, right? So 4 is across here, so 4 is going to be in those squares there, which means 4 is going to be down here, like this. The 1, well, that's not going to be much because the 1 could be in any of those squares there. 6 and 3, so 5, 4. And the 8, not much. The 9, no. Okay, so no. So even though I found that wasn't that much use, are there really not any easy numbers? I'm sure they might. Let's go through that. Okay, before I jump in and go too far, let's just click on this. Oh, there it is. Look, 2 across here, 2 down there. See, there we go, and 2 down here, of course. Probably making all that stuff I was doing unnecessary, but sometimes, usually I see the easy numbers very quickly, but in this case there was an easy one that was evading me. 2 goes there, of course. Now we have 1 blocking across here, so that gives us a 1 there. 1 across this row, 1 across this row. Oh, excuse me, not there. 1 blocking up here, so 1 goes there. Excuse the background if your microphone is picking this up. Okay, lost my concentration again. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was running through numbers, wasn't I, looking for possibilities, and I'd seen a couple of things, right. So let's do that. Let's continue and go back to doing that. No, 6 and 3 I noticed already, didn't I? So Oh, oh, we are short-staffed on the 8s. Excuse me. Right, okay, let's put in what I can put in. So I mentioned that this was 3 and 6 in this square and this square, right? And I mentioned that 4 is down here. And I mentioned that 5 is across here. Seeing if there's anything else. Okay. All right, let's just put in the candidates then in that case. Let's put in 1s up here. Let's put in 1s down here. Twos, well, of course, 2 blocking across here and across here, so a pair of 2s to go there. 2 blocking down here and down here, and 1 in the middle row, so 2 in these 2 squares here. Threes have to go there. That's right. 4 is limited to 3 squares here, sorry, which is not good enough to be a pair, so I shall just, I think I'll just leave that for the moment. If I was a pair in this square and this square, six here, 6 down here. Seven blocking up here, 7 blocking across here. So, we've got a number now. Okay, I didn't see this one before. 7 in these 2 squares. Excuse me. And that gives us 7 to place in this square. If I can get this frog out of my throat, need some water. If there's any left in this. Okay. Right now, 7 here, where we also have 3s. So now we have a pair. That's great. So this 1 block's down here, 1 block's across here, here, and that's going to give me a 1 to place there. Two blocking down here and 2 blocking this square. So 2 is available in these 2 squares, and so this 2 can't be true anymore. And now we can place the 2 there. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my voice today. 9 blocking up here, so 9 and 9 in these 2 squares. And actually I'm going to finish that off because there's an 8 possible in any of them. Okay, 4 blocking across here, so 4 has got to be in these 2 squares. Unfortunately, the 8's not telling us anything, is it? So all of those squares could be an 8. Normally I'm looking for pairs, but if I figure I'm just going to finish the block because there's nothing else that's going to allow me to find more information, I'll just fill in the rest of the numbers. So. Okay, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're missing 8 and 9. 8 can go anywhere, and 9 can go anywhere except here. Right, back across here. 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 is across this row here, and so is 4. Now we're looking for 8 and 9, so 8 stops this square, so 8 is down here, and 9 stops this square, so 9 is in these squares here. Right? Probably the next logical place to go is in this block here, so let's place 1s in these squares here. I know 4 blocks up this column now, okay, so 4 is possible like this. 5 we have already, 6 blocks up this column here, so oops, 6 in these squares. 7 we have, 8 blocks across here, so like this for 8, and then 9 blocking up the middle column. Oh, 9 is a number we can place it at. 9 across there, 9 blocking up there. We can actually place our 9. Didn't see that one before. Great. I'm going to put a pair of 9s over there as well. So let's see. 1, 4, 1, 4, 8, 3, 7. Okay. Six is across this top row. 6. 6. No. Okay, excuse me while I wriggle around on the chair. Okay. Down here, this doesn't look to have too many candidates, so let's see. 1, 2 we've done already. 3 can go anywhere. That means since we have 3 in the top row and middle row, that means down here 3's got to be in one of these 2 squares here. Four, back to here, 4, 5, 6, 7 we've got. We don't have 8 yet. 8 can go anywhere. Okay. Let's just go across here. So 1, 2 we've got already. 3 is done. 4 blocks across this row here, and that's it. 5, 6, 7 blocks down here and 7 blocks across here, so there are 3 possibilities for 7. 8 blocking down this column, so 8 so like this. 9, okay, 9 across and down here, so we've got 9 in these 2 squares as a pair. Well, I've got a quadruple, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 8, 9, 4, 7, 8, 4, 9, 4, 8, right? So that is 4 numbers in 4 squares, 4, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting on my fingers. Luckily for you, you can't see that I needed to do that. So it means no 4s, 7s, 8s, or 9s can appear. So no 8 in these squares, and no 7 here. So, excuse me. Actually, it was a 3, wasn't it? A 3 or a 7, so I'll place that 3. I was about to, I tried to remove the 7, and I was in the wrong mode. Okay, so it's 3, and that's a 7 there. So now I can remove the 7 over there. And now I've done this 3, we are left with a single 6 here. and I can remove, if I choose the correct mode, the 6 there. Okay, and still got 3 to get rid of here, so this is in fact a 1. And let's remove candidate 1 there. And now we are left with a pair of 3, 8, 3, 8. So I can remove the 8 here, and I can remove the 8 here, like this. Okay. Okay, before I go and fill in the rest of the blocks, I'm going to start looking again to see if I've got any further things that need to be done, or if I can find any other numbers before going further. It's often a good plan, I think. Well, I can see a pair of 6s are going to go in now. I'll put them in now because while I'm highlighting numbers, making it easy to see. Also, actually, even better than that, 6s block across here, right? 6s block up here, so 6 is in one of these 2 squares, so this can't be true. It can't be a 6. In fact, 6 has to go here and 9 has to go here. That means this is now an 8, and we can give ourselves a 3 here and an 8 here. And here we can remove the 8 and 9. Here we can remove the 8 and the 8 there, giving us a 7 in that square, and a 7 to finish this column. Also going to give us a pair of 7s in those squares. Now we've got a 7 up there, so this is a 5, this is our 9. Okay. That 9 can't be true now. Let's remove it, and that means 9 now has to be in this square here, right? And this will be a 9 here at the end of this row, and I need to get rid of the 9s in these squares, right? So let's have another look. 4, 8, 3, 6, that looks okay, and 4, 5, and 8 here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go back again. Quickly this time. Okay, so now we have 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking across here, so that's a 3 there. And that's going to give us a 3 in this square here, which will give us an 8 down here. And now I have to remove the 8s in those squares there. Also, that will give me a 6 in this square. Now we've got 6 and 8 already, so 2 here, and a 3 in this square here. Now we've got a 2 here, so that's a 4, and that's the 8. The 4 here gives me a 5 in this by value cell. 4 and 5 we already have here and here, so this must be a 2. Leaving us with 3 numbers in 3 squares, 4, 7, and 9. That's okay. I've got 9 here now though, so that 9 in fact can't be true any longer. So now we have a pair, 4 and 7, so the 9 in fact must be in this square because we have a pair, matching pair of 4 and 7. This 6 I have means that that 6 can no longer be true, so I will remove it, and that leaves me just one place to put a 6 in that block. It's there. Okay, if this is 1, 4, this has got to be 1 or 4, and well, okay, nothing telling me that's not true, so possible. Oh look, there's one number missing in this column. I almost didn't see that. It's a 5, so 5 goes there. 5 blocking up here, 5 blocking across there, so that's our 5 to place in that block. This one blocks up here, this one blocks up here, so that's a 1 in that square there. 1 blocking across here, and 1 blocking up here gives me a 1 there. So I shall remove candidate 1, that leaves me with 4, 8, 4, 8. Okay, looking good. But this 1 across here and 1 across here means that that there has to be a 1. This 8 here tells me that the missing number across this row is a 4, and then we're going to do all of this 4 and 8 business. 8 here, 4 here, 8 here, 4 here, 8 here. I'm getting deja vu on this. I did something quite similar the last couple of days, I think. Okay, one number to get in this row. It is a 4, I think, which will give us a 4 down here and a 7 in that square there. And so now this can't be a 7, that has to be a 7. 6 is the last number to get there. So therefore 6 is in this by-value cell, 3 in this square here, the last remaining square. 5 we have in this column, so that's a 4. Last number that we need for this column is, well, we have an 8 and we have a 4, so it must be a 5. We've got 4 and 5, so this has to be an 8. Yes, our rainbow tells us we have not made any mistakes. That's an advantage of playing on the computer. When you play with pen and paper, you have to double check, make sure you haven't made any mistakes. So thank you for playing today's New York Times hard level Sudoku. Still nothing. There was a quadruple there, but I mean, you know, it wasn't a really difficult one to see. Often these things are much tougher to see. And maybe you could have got there even without that quadruple, I'm not sure. But anyway, that was the way I solved it. I hope you enjoyed solving it yourself. And if you haven't played it yet, why not? Go off and play. Go and try. It's a Sudoku and it's free. Okay, see you again. Bye-bye.